It was getting late. The pubs had shut over an hour ago, and here I was still entertaining an old friend in town for the weekend. We stumbled toward the city. "Where to next, man? Where are the nightclubs? This town's got to have a bar open somewhere," he whined desperately. We'd been out for well over 5 hours and I was starting to lose interest. My provincial guest was having none of it. "Come on, you bastard, I'm only here once a year, and the drinks are on me," he added in a final act of persuasion. We hailed a cab and headed for the nightclub strip. After entering the dark, cavernous club, we wandered around 3 levels of throbbing dance floors, home to the perfect people. There were androgynous androids, boys and girls beautifully luminous in the ever-changing coloured lights. Hundreds of them, all perfect. No fat, no flab, no bad haircuts, no cheap clothes. Just perfect teeth and perfect asses. I knew I was out of my depth. After an hour of going through the motions, I knew my evening had come to an end. I searched for my friend, finding him dancing on the 3rd floor, drooling gibberish into a girl's reluctant ear. "Just another half hour," he pleaded with me. "I'm feeling lucky, mate." "Listen, I'll wait downstairs for 30 minutes. Then I'm out of here," I replied. I threaded my way wearily through the crowds and took up position on a bar stool to wait. After another beer, I began to nod off. I woke to a bouncer shaking me fiercely and barking, "Go home if you want to sleep!" "It's okay. I'm waiting for a friend. We're getting a cab," I slurred apologetically. I lit a cigarette to keep myself awake. Then, as I waited to order my final beer, I saw a beautiful face leaning toward me, as if in a dream. Through the smoke haze, flashing lights and thumping noise, the only woman who had spoken to me all night murmured, "Your cock's on fire." Her words astonished and satisfied me. I straightened up and smiled, nodding my head in anticipation of what was to come next, revelling in the triumphal lust of having this pretty barmaid vying for my attention. I felt reinvigorated. "Oh, really, babe?" I warmly encouraged her. "Look! Your cock's on fire!" she began to shout, pointing urgently at my groin. Her face contorted in an urgent mixture of disgust and derision. I looked down to see my cigarette had fallen into my crotch. The glowing end had burnt a moon-sized crater through my best jeans, with the next stop being my left testicle. "Far out!" I screeched, leaning back and nearly toppling as I frantically fanned the spot fire before dousing it with the remains of my beer. My humiliation complete, I lifted my eyes sheepishly to meet the cold, demonic stare of the bouncer at close range. "Oh yeah, mate," I agreed. "It's time to go home."